All right, so in the last video, I showed you how to fix your solos by outlining chords with two notes, specifically the third and the seventh. But what if I can show you something that you can use to outline any jazz chord? Doesn't matter what it is. I'm gonna do that. It's gonna be these three notes, and then without any scales, any guesswork, you'll never get lost, and you'll be able to outline any jazz change that comes across your way. All right, let's get into it. All right, so in the last video, we talked about thirds and sevenths and using those to fix your sound and just give it some more movement. So we're gonna take that same framework, and the only thing we're gonna do is just add one note to it, which is gonna be the root. So then you get a three-note shape that you can use, okay? So for the D minor chord, we're gonna use D, the root, F, the third, flat third, and then C, the flat seventh. And then for the G7 chord, we're gonna use root, G, B the third, F the flat seven, and then the C chord, we're gonna use C, E, and then B. Okay, so we're gonna pull this one, turn the track off, and just play it out of time. And what you have is the voice lead, okay, let's try it again. D, F, C, leads to the third, which is the B. G, B, F, leads to the third, the E of C. And then you add rhythm to give it a little more flavor so it doesn't sound so bland like that. So then okay, so let's try it again with the track. All right, so now with some of these shapes, like this D minor 7 here, you can also use this D7 here. 7, 1, 3. And then with the G7, you can use the G down here, flat 7 there, and a third there. And then with the C, E, and the B. So now just to make sure that we're not jumping around, what we're gonna do is we're gonna still use those voice leading principles that we did in the last episode. So Let's see what we can do here. Go on to the D. Catching that? All right, I'm gonna just slow it down for you a little bit. All right, so here we have our track going. And as I was saying, you need to use rhythm, but space is gonna help. And that comes in and sounds a lot better when you have other people playing with you, like the drums, the bass and the guitar that we have going on here. So then you can just kind of hang out there on one note and just use rhythm to make it sound good. So something like this. Use that G there. But I hope you're hearing how I'm just using 3 notes. But what's making it sound a little bit different is the different rhythms that you use and also using space. Because you don't have to play all the time. Use space and then let the other people who are there play. They're not just your hired backing track. You know, have a conversation with them. And don't be afraid to repeat the same thing. A lot of solos use that to develop a phrase. So, give it a try. I think you'll like it. All right, so let's do a little comparison. So here's what most people play: lots of notes, lots of movement, and lots of scales. Let's use our way. See how it leaves more space and it just automatically lends itself to more musicality? Because you're using less material, so then you have to be more creative, and you just have to, you fit it in, and it creates more of how a conversation should be. A little short phrases, not someone who's talking a lot and there's no pause and it just keep going on and it's just monotone. Like, that's not, people typically don't like to listen to people who speak that way. So it's the same way with playing this jazz music as well. Have a conversation. Like, hey, oh hey, how are you? Oh, I'm good. Oh, that's good to hear. Like that versus, hey man, how are you? I'm doing well. Yeah, man. Well, did you see the game last night? That was something else. You know, they said they were going to trade the star player, but I don't really think they need to trade the star player. But, you know, they're going to do what they're going to do, because you know how these billionaires are. Billionaires are going to do it. Billionaires are going to... You see, like, no. Nobody wants to hear that. Have a conversation. Slow down and speak. All right. So how do you practice this stuff? So what you need to do is find your simple progression, and then just go through and find the root, the third, and the seventh of each of the chords, and then find where you can voice lead smoothly into each one, and just practice doing that. Don't worry about speed for right now. We want accuracy, and to make sure that you can see these shapes and how you can smoothly voice lead in and out of them. Okay? So in the next video, what we're going to do is we're going to take this a step further, and we're going to turn these into actual jazz lines. Okay? And we're going to do that with using passing tones and some phrasing, and really take your playing to the next level. Because this right here, this is when your playing actually starts to change. It's when you start actually hearing the changes and you can respond to them instead of just guessing and just playing a bunch of random notes. So if you like what you're hearing here and you want a step-by-step approach on how to solo over these jazz tunes, just stay here. Keep it locked, subscribe, watch the next video, because that's what we're all about here. And remember, make music, have fun, and stay jazzy.